So you're expecting the EBIT line, the operating line, to almost double this year. Now, we've done the maths on that, and we think that translates into around 110 million euros. The issue is that the market is expecting somewhere around 140. Do you think the market's a little over its skis here in terms of what it's expecting from your business? Or do you think maybe even that 140 line is possible?
We say in our guidance that we expect our profits to broadly double, and that of course means that it can be higher than 110 or it can be somewhat lower than 110. We are very focused on executing our growth strategy at this moment, and our revenue growth was very robust in the second quarter, and we continue to grow throughout the year.
You're putting a lot of capacity into the market, and you talk in the statement this morning about planning to grow faster than ever. You talked in the past about that kind of being circa 15% in the second half. Can you give us a sense of that's a very aggressive number if that is the case? Can you give us a kind of sense of what you think the capacity story is going to look like?
Well, we are of course the main growth areas for us. Are Asia and Europe, and many of our passengers are transferring via Helsinki. So we see as robust growth in Asian passengers coming either to Finland or to Europe, and at the same time Europeans traveling towards Finland and also to Asia. So that's the main growth line. We don't have so much capacity on the North Atlantic, where the situation is somewhat problematic at this moment.
You just talking of the Asian story, you have something that very few people have, and that's Russian overflights, and that gives you this kind of very short route over the top in terms of being able to access Asia. What kind of a difference is that making, and what kind of do you worry about the risks of that Russian relationship going forward from here?
We have flown the Siberian direct route since 1987, and we are very confident that we can continue that model, and we've been able to increase our flights, not very dramatically, but there's been a steady increase over the years, and we're very confident on this model. This, of course, right. When you say over the top, we see that this is the direct route, and it is in fact the direct route. If we compare this one to, for example, flying via the Gulf region, we offer several hours shorter flying time altogether from Central European destinations to Asia and back.
Mr. Vauramo, just one final quick question. You've got 350s. A number of airlines are cancelling their 350s. Do you think you would like to take more 350s earlier if John Leahy can offer them?
We do have a confirmed program that we have now 10 A350s. We have 9 more to come on our current order, and we rather look into our European fleet, narrow body aircraft in the next phase.